A group of demonstrators gathered at Main Street Square this morning to show their support for Ukraine. Tomorrow is Ukraine's Independence Day. 34 years ago, the Eastern European nation issued their Declaration of Independence and officially left the Soviet Union. Numerous motorists and pedestrians vocalized support for the pro-Ukraine rally as they passed by, and organizer Yuri Makar said this was inspiring. Makar spoke about the goals of the rally as Ukraine's war with Russia continues.
Honor this day for the fallen heroes that are in Ukraine, for the soldiers that continue fighting in Ukraine, and also again to continue with our gratitude and say thank you to the public, to the American public, for continuing supporting Ukraine.
Makar advocated for Rapid Citians to write their legislators, asking for continued military aid to Ukraine and sanctions on Russia.